have I taken so much interest in it and gone so much in depth study is because chakra is a universal concept. Any human being born on this planet is born with these 7 energy centers. There is no ism attached to it. It's not only for Hinduism and Buddhism or Jainism. No, it is universal. Whether you are aware of it or not aware of it, it still is there. Everybody is born with these. Now these foreigners, some of them call it tanks, some of them calling energy centers. Kundalini ko some of them say the snow mountain. अलग अलग नाम दे रहे हैं वो जो अट्रैक्टिव हो. हम लोग चक्रा बोलते तो बड़ा ये लगता है, not very, it sounds very insipid, as you don't feel like learning it, but when you have this nice names given to it, then you fall a trap into it. They're very good. Rapping में बहुत अच्छे हैं वो लोग. Marketing skills are brilliant as far as the foreigners are concerned, so we like it. Anyway, so these are the 7 main energy centers which are universal to every human being born on this planet. And that is the reason why I like it, because I don't like anything which is religion based or one particular sect based or a cult based. I don't like it. It has to be universal, because spirituality is universal. Spirituality ko dharma nahi hai koi bhi. Every human is spiritual. So I like something which is applicable to every human being. So each chakra has its own virtue.
Right.
Right? So if you all know, I'm sure a lot of you must be knowing basics about the chakras. Like there are these Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddhi, Ajna and the Sahasrara. These are the 7 main chakras which are there. Now every chakra has a tendency to go fast and to go slow. They are never in the virtue, they are not in that frequency which they ought to be. Right. And that's where the problem is.
True.
So they have to be balanced and in that same frequency as they're supposed to be. Because that is the only way where the Kundalini can rise up. This Kundalini goes against the gravitational force. And they are situated in your spinal cord. At the base of the spinal cord is your Kundalini Shakti, and the chakras are in the spinal cord. So the only source for it to go up is through the chakras only. There is no other way the Kundalini can rise.
Right.
And because they are blocked, the Kundalini has no chance of going up. Okay?
Right.
So this is why we need to know about the chakras. Now, a lot of people are very, very excited about Kundalini rising and the third eye opening and all that stuff. Okay, these are great gimmicks for marketing. You cannot and just cannot just like this say, okay, I have risen your Kundalini. It does not happen. Don't fall for these sort of gimmicks. People, a lot of them say कि चलो मैं आप तुम्हारी तीसरी आंख खोल के दिखाता हूँ. Doesn't happen. अगर ये possible था तो आजकल सब हम लोग शिवा बन के नाचते थे. ये मुसीबत ही नहीं आती थी हमारे ऊपर. It is not possible unless you do the chakra meditation regularly. You do the chakra meditation regularly, your third eye by default will open, but it will go in a smooth way. It has to open because usko choice nahi hai. Now, if you ask me when will my third eye open, I can't say because I cannot see your chakras. I can sense it, but where your chakras are at the moment, whether they're completely off, to get them on track, then you will start. तो कभी-कभी कुछ लोगों को बहुत जल्द कुछ होने लगता है, दिखाई देता है, कुछ लोगों को बहुत टाइम लगता है. So it all depends on what state you are in now. But doing the chakra dhyana or correcting your chakras helps you physically, emotionally, psychologically, mentally, spiritually, financially, in every which way it corrects you completely. Because every chakra again is attached to us endocrine gland. It's connected to the endocrine glands. And we all know how important endocrine glands are to our system. So with the help of chakra and so many years of chakra, whatever healing, I do one-to-one basis also and teach it. I have cured diabetes, cholesterol problems, high blood pressures, infertility.
Wow.
thyroid, and also cancer. The growth has restricted. You can't reverse it because you never know when it is going to come up, but it has restricted. Besides, emotionally, what happens if people are in their absolutely last stages, when they're about to pass over, and if I go there, and even if they're in the hospital, I can distantly also correct the chakras. What happens also with such patients is they come to terms with leaving the body, and the leaving of the body happens very smoothly. There's no struggle.
Right.
So even at that stage, I mean, nobody can intervene between life and death. That is not even God's can. But the passing over has to be smooth. So they come to terms with. बहुत लोगों को ऐसे ये होता है ना, क्लेश होता है सोल को छोड़ते वक्त, बॉडी छोड़ते वक्त. So वो क्लेश नहीं होता. You pass over very smoothly. You come to terms with that. So all these things keep on happening with the chakra correction. So there is so much to it, and that's why I said it's a metaphysical thing. Now the second question is spirituality. Spirituality also is metaphysical, because spirituality is experiential.
It is.
Everything has to be an experience. When I'm telling you about the chakras, when I'm telling you the third eye opens, it is your own experience. मुझे नहीं पता चलता आपको क्या होगा.
Right.
So how consciously high you are, spiritually high you are, only you know. Your awareness knows. Nobody else, because you can't quantify it.
Right.
Now today, like as you said, I don't call myself a master because I don't think I'm a master. I cannot be a master. I'm not at that level with which I know.
Right.
Correct? But you can't quantify me. I can say, oh, I'm a master, and you call me a master. You will do that. But how do you quantify this person is a master?
True. True.
So everything is spirituality is metaphysical again. Everything you do about spirituality is metaphysical. Even a prayer, like you say the prayer, it's a physical action of saying the prayer and doing the Nam Japa. What changes is again you don't know. But अच्छा लगता है. Meditation करने के बाद अच्छा लगता है. So that just gets you closer to who you are. Now, who am I is always a question, right?
It is. It is.
And we know that we are not the body. So then who you are is that being with whom you have lost touch. Spirituality just gets you back to that being. This is what I am. When you say, I don't like myself, a lot of people don't like themselves. What they don't like is the physical appearance of themselves. Why am I short? Why am I tall? Why is my hair like this? Why is my this? And why are my pimples? And why are you so lucky? And why am I not so lucky? All that. वो सब materialistic world से connected सारी चीजें हैं. इसके लिए they don't like themselves.
Right. Right.
Your basic nature is to love. How can you not love yourself? It's not possible because you've never connected with yourself. सेल्फ से कनेक्ट करोगे तो पता चलेगा मैं क्या हूं ना. उससे तो हम इतना दूर गए हैं.
True.
So how can you like yourself? And if you don't like yourself, you can't like the other. No way.
True.
Now, coming to the chakras, why is it again important? Even the planet Earth has 7 chakras. Do you know that?
No.
Yeah. Though some of the chakras which I remember is the Muladhara chakra, the root chakra. It is the Shasta mountain in California.
It is.
It's a big energy center. Now in Peru, Lima, the Titicaca lake is for Swadhisthana. All the chakras are again connected to the 5 elements. Okay, so the lake, which is the water element, which is the Titicaca lake in Peru, Lima. Then the Manipura chakra, which is fire element, which is Uluru of Australia, which was on fire now recently. Yeah, that's the center of the Manipura, which is fire element. Then the heart, I am not very sure, but it is some part in Western Europe somewhere. But I'll find that out. Throat is Mount Sinai in Egypt.
Mount Sinai.
In Egypt. So the third eye also, I can't get it immediately, but the Sahasrara is Tibet, apna Mount Kailash.
Ji.
Mount Kailash. So the earth, the planet has its own chakras, And what is happening with us is because our chakras are not aligned, so they are disconnected with the planet Earth. We are not in sync with the planet. So we can't manifest what we want. That's why we are completely off track. Planet is on one condition and we are on another, completely off track. So obviously these kind of things are going to happen.
True.
Human beings are completely gone off track. वो sync ही नहीं होते हैं. Besides, every chakra is a rainbow, the Vibgyor colors.
It is.
You all have heard of that, right? The Vibgyor colors, the violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. That's a Vibgyor color, right? Now, how is a rainbow formed? Rainbow is formed when the sun and the earth come in a particular correct position, is when you see the rainbow. Again, this is the same problem with us because our chakras are blocked. The colors of the chakras are not coming out in that proper 7 rainbow colors.
Right.
So many blocks that we have created, and we blame somebody else for the things that are happening to us today. So today in this virus situation, which is again a metaphysical thing, the virus situation is demanding that you come back to me, to myself. Come back to your original, to your being, to your existence. And now when everybody is locked down, each one is coming back to the bare necessities, to the bare existence. That's what we require today. We have all realized, the whole of humanity has realized, we don't need big cars to drive. They're sitting in the garage if you have as many as you want. You can't do nothing about it. You don't need brands. All your brands, your bags and boots and shoes and whatever is sitting in the cupboard. We are using 3 sets of clothes. आज का को जो भी पहनोगे, कल का जो भी पहनोगे, रात का change over. That's it for the past 2 months we've been doing.